Eaves here to close out your Thirsty Thursday. One of our specials tonight, a potential NBA Finals preview as Kate and the Pistons ventured into San Antonio to tangle with Wemby and the Spurs.
And you're a Wizard, Perry. Actually, it's just Trae Young and a Wizards debut, but it'll do. SportsCenter starts right now.
I don't get that reference.
What?
Edwards, the crossover, the drive, oh, and the finish! Right in the face of R.J. Barrett.
You don't know what that is?
No.
That's Harry Potter.
Never
All right,
seen it.
Spurs have won 12 of 13. You know, that doesn't surprise me. Pistons, 10 of the last 13. They are the best in the East. Those fans flew from France to see Wemby play, about 30 of them. And you know what? He put on a show, as you would expect, because this is back-to-back possessions. Wemby gets his own miss, gets fouled on the slam. He'd make the free throw. Spurs led 45-31. Of course they did. In fact, they never trailed, in part because they had those two. They had Wemby. They also had De'Aaron Fox. Cade Cunningham drives to the basket. Wemby's like, not on my watch. Then Fox, loose ball, takes it the other way, lays it in. He had 22 points. Wemby had 24 just in the first half. Now, the last time the Spurs had multiple players each scoring 20 points in the same half, December 5th, 2018. Spurs led by 16 at the break. Early in the fourth quarter, Spurs up 8, make that 10. Okay. The block on Karis LeVert. Spurs out in transition. Wemby, Julian Champagnie, making it look easy because you know what a lot of this game was. Wemby. Now the block on Cunningham. He had 5 of those to go with his 38 points and 16 rebounds. The Spurs pick up their 13 wins and the last 14 games. 121-106. That is your final.
It seems like everybody you play, they try to impose their physicality on you guys. Are you getting to the point to where you're welcoming that? And how are you dealing with that physicality up to this point?
Yeah, I mean, since we played Golden State the last game before All-Star break, they were extremely physical. They got up on us by, I think, almost 20, 19 or 20. Since then, I told them, like, this is what every game's going to feel like. This is exactly what the playoffs is going to feel like. So I think we've been able to embrace that, go out. We still continue to play our game. I mean, we want to get stops, we want to get out in transition, but we know that we have to be able to take physicality and give it back as well. And we've been able to do that during this stretch.
Usually what you want to see from the regular season is being good against top teams and being great against small teams. So I don't know our record about everywhere in the league, but that's for sure reassuring. It shows potential.
Look at this guy.
Look at that.
Kind of a treat.
Right?
Michael Wilbon joins us now.
Wait a minute.
We brought him. Hi, I like that. We brought him in because we thought that this game sort of felt like it had NBA Finals preview potential. The Spurs, though, they got the win. So I want you to look at the statement. What kind of statement did they make tonight?
Wait, Nicole, you mean you and I aren't going to start off with how the NFC North is affected by the DJ Moore trade? I'm so disappointed.
No,
Thankfully,
we're
no.
not. We can talk
Thankfully,
about
no.
my love for Ben Johnson if you want, but we might run out of time.
You faked me out on that. It really was. And if it's a statement game, the only statement was made by San Antonio, which swept Detroit by winning by 15, getting a 38-point effort from Victor Wembanyama. Oh, yeah, 16 rebounds and 5 block shots, and De'Aaron Fox with 29. And they just had too much firepower. And that seems to be often the story right now for Detroit. I mean, Cade Cunningham was 10 for 26, but he winds up with 26 points, but not enough help, not nearly enough help offensively. And when San Antonio seemed to realize that early, they just poured it on. Wembanyama at one point blocks a Cade Cunningham shot that starts a 4-on-1 break that results in him slamming a lob pass. And you're like, okay, who else has got that?
Nobody.
And the answer to me would be, right, Michael, nobody.
Well, look, Wemby's been making a statement all season long, right? That's for sure.
Game 1.
But Friday night, we've got a treat because a lot of people didn't expect to see this, Wilbon, because Shams Charania is reporting that Jayson Tatum is expected to return for the Celtics a little less than 10 months after rupturing his Achilles. Now, look, whatever he gives them is going to be gravy at this point, right? But considering how well they played without him, what does this do, though, to their realistic expectations once the playoffs start? Does this make them the favorite in the East?
You know what, Michael? I don't see how it doesn't make them the favorites in the East. Remember, everybody's talking about or considering the question, well, how long does it take to work him back in? Are they going to have troubles? They don't have to work some strange dude in. It's Jayson Tatum. They're wearing rings, some of those guys, including Jaylen Brown, because of Jayson Tatum, too. And so I don't expect the work in to be all that long. I mean, what are we talking about with the Celtics remaining about 20 games? So even if he came off the bench, even if he has a minutes restriction, I expect a restriction. I don't expect the bench. But whatever role it is. So let's say it takes him 8 to 10 games to realize that. I mean, if he is whole physically or close, and it's what's unthinkable or difficult to wrap my head around is coming back that soon from that specific injury. I mean, we've all been following sports a long time, and people need a year, 13 months, 14 months, no matter how great an athlete they are. And Jayson Tatum comes back this quickly. So if he is, we look at him and recognize, oh, yeah, that's Jayson Tatum. And the Celtics are adding him without subtracting anything other than working him back in. And you're featuring a lineup which Perk has won me over. I'm one of those people who maybe did not have Jaylen Brown as the MVP, but the longer the Celtics stayed afloat up at the top of the Eastern Conference or near it, trailing Detroit, how can Jaylen Brown not be? And so even if they're not playing with house money, if you're the Celtics and you walk out there and you got Jayson Tatum as March becomes April, you got to feel pretty damn good.
Absolutely.
It's going to feel like they're playing with house money the more they get him in. I think it's because he's so young still. You know how like babies are made of rubber?
Recover.
Right. So like the 9 to 12 month recovery doesn't apply to him. I don't remember what that's like anymore. Oh no, we can't talk about the Bears. We're out of time. Bye.
Really? Great. Another history-making night for LeBron as the Lakers visited the Nuggets. Coming into this game, he was just 3 field goals away from passing Kareem for the most field goals in NBA history. Of course, he's already got the points record. Did that a couple years ago. And then here, less than 30 seconds ago in the first quarter, there it is. Bucket number 15,838. Just added to the resume. But the Lakers would be down 10 after that opening quarter. We jump to the second half. Joker hands it off to Jamal Murray for the 3. Denver up 11. Now it's a 12-point game when Joker misses the floater and then gets that rebound and then makes that floater. He had a triple-double before the fourth quarter even started. It was a 7-point advantage. Now Joker gets the switch, spins into an easy bucket off the glass. And then how about that pass to Julian Strawther for the 3? It was a 6-point game right there with less than 6 minutes to go. How will the Lakers respond? Well, LeBron takes it hard to the hole on Joker. He goes down. He stays down. Take another look. Coming a little off balance. Couldn't quite tell exactly what it was, but, I mean, Russ 41 years old, and all of a sudden he bounces like he's 14.
Exactly.
So he's back in there. Joker off the glass. Nuggets. Another big night from Joker. Handle the Lakers at home.
How about the Raptors and the Timber Pups? 4 straight wins for the Timberwolves. Up in Toronto now. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Timberwolves down 2. Not for long. Dante DiVincenzo to Julius Randle. It's the pass, though. Behind the back. Then you get the slam. Timberwolves up 1 at the half. 9:30 to play in the third quarter. Game tied at 61. Anthony Edwards. He made 5 of those. That put the Pups up 3. But this was like the moment. This was like the catalyst. That right there. Edwards over RJ Barrett. Where does that rank in the Ant dunks?
I mean,
it's pretty high.
It's up there, but
22 points for Ant, by the way.
He's got his own portfolio of them.
Now up 13.
Oh, that's nice.
Off the turnover, Edwards behind the back to Naz Reid. He had 12. Pups at 15. And then Gobert going to get the ball to Edwards, corner 3. That, though, was important because Edwards does get by Kobe Bryant for the 5th most points by a player before turning 25 in NBA history. Timberwolves get a 5th straight win, 115-107. Durant and the Rockets hosting the Warriors. I would like to say that I am surprised by this, but at the end of the day, I am not at all. Warriors up 7. Did you see bottom of the screen? Draymond Green gets caught up, falls down. Jabari Smith Jr. is called for the offensive foul. Yeah, he did. He just grabbed his ankles as he was getting up.
And he's mad he got checked on it?
Like, it's not an oops. He's given a technical. I mean, what do you even say at that point? 3 minutes left in the third. Rockets down 8. Reed Shepherd hits the 3, makes it a 5-point game. Less than a minute left in the third. It's only a 1-point game. And then Thompson. Defense into offense. Rockets up 1. Hi, Fred. Fourth quarter. Minute left in the fourth. Warriors down 1. Green gonna find Al Horford. Horford. Wow. How about that? Gets it back, throws up that 3. Nailed it. Warriors up 101-99. Next, Rockets possession. Alperen Şengün backs Horford. Gets that to go. We are tied. This game was like, you know the gnat when you're eating dinner outside, you're like, go away?
Yes.
To be describing both teams. Guy Santos. Horford loses it out of bounds. So the Rockets here with the chance to win it, because you see the time, there is less than a half of a second in this one. Durant to Men Thompson. No!
Close.
We get bonus basketball, though. That doesn't suck for us. 2 minutes left to play in OT. Warriors up 3. Brennan Kajemski. Make it 5. Minute left. Rockets down 4. A lot of sharing is caring. Happening on both sides, honestly. Ends up with Durant. Hits that 3. It's a 1-point game. Rockets down that 1. 45 seconds to play. Horford. He had 17 points. That gave his team a 3-point lead. 30 seconds to play. Durant at the line after being fouled on a 3. He made the first 2, misses the third, and then the Warriors got the rebound. Rockets down 1. DeAnthony Melton. Santos, Warriors hold on for the win, 115-113.
Well, the main event returned to the hardwood Thursday. Cooper Flagg back in the lineup for Dallas after missing 8 games with a foot sprain. Mavs with a road affair in Orlando. Second quarter, Flagg with the drive, contested layup. He became the 9th player in NBA history to total 1,000 points, 300 rebounds, 200 assists in his first career games, number 50. Get that? First 50 career games, he had all those numbers.
A lot.
His team was up, and then we go to the second half, fourth quarter more specifically. How about that? A block on Wendell Carter Jr., and then gives it up, gives it back. Oh, that's a tough contest, and 1. Flagg, 18 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Mavericks up 4 after the made free throw. Jalen Suggs, a little pump fake. Knocks down the 3. Magic down just 1. 14 seconds remaining. Dallas up 1. Flagg drives. No good. Carter Jr. gets the rebound. Gives it to Suggs. Pushing. Back to Carter to give the Magic the lead. With just 1 second remaining, what could Flagg and the Mavs do? Chris Middleton looking for Flagg. Nope. There it is. And the Magic spoil the return of Cooper Flagg. They win at 115-114.
Game as a Wizard for Trae Young. Also, first game since December the 27th. Welcome back. Getting used to his new home in D.C. First Wizards player of the game, Young. I mean, just get in early, test the legs, see how it goes. If only it was only that easy. It was not. Wizards up 1 after that. That is the last time the Wizards had the lead. Utah now up 15. Make it 17. Wizards turn it over. Utah defense to offense. Ace Bailey, like one hell of a game. It's a 17-point lead. 2 possessions later, Young still involved. Ooh. A little fake there. Okay. Then 2 minutes left in the first half. Bailey again, because why not? He scored 21 of his career high 32 in the first half. Utah was up 18 at the break. First play of the third, it's more Young, creating space. 3 and the foul. 12 points, 6 assists in 19 minutes. He did not play at all in the fourth quarter. More on how he felt in a second. Isaiah Collier, 27 points to go with his 11 assists. Them's 2 of them. Jazz beat the Wizards 122-112. Snap a 7-game skid.
Young good enough to join us here on SportsCenter. First of all, dog, like you hadn't played but 10 games prior to this one, and the last game you played, you probably still had Christmas wrapping paper on the living room floor when you was out there. First of all, how's your cardio?
It's as good as it can be right now.
Okay.
I think the best way to get in shape is by playing games. So I'm just fortunate enough to be back out there and be healthy enough to be with some of my guys and get up and down a little bit for sure.
You know, Trae, one thing about the way you play, and this even would go back when you were in college, like there was a joy that you played with, and you clearly love to compete. So I wonder for you, what was the toughest part about being out that long?
Oh, just that. I mean, not being able to compete with my brothers and my guys that, I mean, obviously this is a new team and everybody's kind of getting to know me. I'm getting to know everybody else and focusing on the baby steps to get better each and every day. And a lot of that comes with being on the court. So it was kind of tough just watching these guys battle and practice every day. So I'm fortunate I get to do this a little bit for sure right now.
I feel like we've kind of buried the lead a little bit.
Yeah.
Like we haven't talked to him about the fact that this is a new team. Like how is life in DC so far?
I mean, it's been amazing. It's been amazing so far. Everybody around here has made me feel so welcome. The city has really embraced me so far. I went to a museum yesterday with my wife and son, and we got to see a lot of kids up there, and it was really cool. Like I've really tried to embrace the city as much as I can so far, and the city has really embraced me. So I've just had so much fun in my short time here, and I'm looking forward to making a lot of special memories up here.
You spent 7.5 seasons in Atlanta. Why, Trae, then was it time to leave, and why Washington?
I mean, I think it's going to end up working out for both parties. Obviously, Atlanta was, my first home outside of Oklahoma, but I want to win at the end of the day. And I know this place wants to win and they want to get back to their winning ways. And I want to be just a piece of that puzzle to get us back there.
Right. I mean, you had more success in Atlanta than DC has had at all since, 2018. They've not finished above 500 since then. So why was this move, why was this the right fit for you now? I think it's going to be better just me showing y'all than just telling y'all why it's better. We haven't had a winning season in a while, or what we're used to seeing back in the old days with the Bullets and those types of things when they were winning championships and going really far. And I want to get it back to those type of days. And it's not just me. It's not just going to be me that's going to be able to make us do that. It's this whole team, and I want to be a part of it. How many times are you going to get tossed more this season? That was my favorite moment from the other night.
Trae, bro, you was like on some Craig from Friday energy. Like, he got fired on his day off. You got tossed from a game you didn't even play.
That's definitely a Friday type of moment, getting fired on the day off. So I definitely had that feeling all the way driving home. But you ain't gonna expect that too much of me for sure.
All right, man. Hey, again, appreciate the time. Best of luck going forward there in D.C. And you got so many museums to check out. So we want a running check every time you bounce off a new one. Drop that on social media for us.
I got you. I'll be checking them all out. Appreciate y'all having me.
Thank you.
All right.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Keep them going, try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. The city ain't on the